Rayburn here, joinwithme.life. This is a session that I do, not every day, but on a fairly regular basis. I call it Day After Day with Rayburn, and thank you for tuning in and listening. This is never intended to be theological or anything like that. It's intended to be very practical, just quick 3 to 5 minute maybe thoughts, some things God's teaching me, and just really sharing my heart. So thank you for tuning in. I hope your 2020 has gotten kicked off, and all the we're into the new year, well into the new year now, and so happy New Year and all that. But anyway, I want to think you to think with me a little bit. You ever have trouble sleeping? I assure you that I've had sleepless nights. I look back over the years, and I've had numerous sleepless nights for various reasons. Why? What is it that causes us not to sleep? Well, I'm not saying they're not medical, times and different things you face that creates a lack of sleep. But when we lay down and want to sleep, and we can't sleep, or we go to sleep, we wake up during the middle of the night and we lay there, and I understand those times. What is it? Why? Well, can I contend with you that it would be because of a lack of trust in the Father? That would be the root of it. I take you to a passage of Scripture that I read that caused me to think about this very idea. If you go to Psalms chapter 3, and you find David there in a period of time where he had reason to be concerned, because Saul was chasing him and literally trying to kill him, and the scripture in Psalms chapter 3 starts out, "Many are rising up against me. Many are saying of my soul, there is no deliverance for him in God." So you know that he was facing some serious issues. People chasing him to kill him. I've never faced that type of situation. And so what I faced is not near to that. But that's what he said. He said that so many people against him. He was crying to the Father, seeking the Father. Then verse 5 says, "I lay down and slept. I awoke, for the Lord sustains me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people who have set themselves against me." Now, here's David. Just get the picture. Lots of people after him. Saul trying to kill him. But yet he says, "I lay down and slept. And I awoke, for the Lord sustains me." I had that thought because I've had some sleepless nights. What is it that would make me sleepless? Is it because I can't trust the Father? It's not because the Father is untrustworthy. But I would say in my own life many times it's because I'm unwilling to trust Him. Now, you say, well, what does that mean, Rayburn? Am I supposed to lay down and say, "Okay, Father, I trust you"? Well, it's not quite that simple, is it? Because for me personally, trust is not just something I say, it's something I live. And here's what I would encourage. And this is something I practice in my own life. Every single day for, goodness, maybe a year, I start my day with my hands lifted to the Father and just say, God, I acknowledge you to be in total control of my life. I acknowledge, I give all outcomes of my life to you. I do that before I get up, before I ever face my day, and I do it when I go to bed. Now, does that mean I don't have problems? Does that mean I struggle with trust? No, it doesn't at all. But what it does mean is I have an attitude of trust, of trusting the Father, seeking the Father. So I don't think trust is just saying, I'm going to trust you. I think it's a way we develop a lifestyle of trusting the Father. And I'm not saying I don't have a sleepless night or I won't ever, but I am saying that trusting the Father, all outcomes, every part of our lives, trusting Him. David says, I lay down and I slept. So, this is just a thought. I hope you'll seek the Father. Hope you'll commit to Him. Go to Psalms 3. Read that passage. Ask God to give you the rest physically, but then the rest in Him that He talks about in Matthew 11. Come unto me, all ye that labor, and I will give you rest. That's not a lay down type sleep rest, but that is a rest or trust or belief that He's everything I need. Thank you for tuning in. This is Rayburn Hare, join with me.life. This is Day After Day with Rayburn.